Hello again, and welcome back to my channel and the third and final part of my modular designed bike storage shed build. And in this final part we're going to be looking at exclusively getting the EPDM rubber membrane onto the roof. Okay, now I actually bought this product from rubberforroofs.co.uk. And I'll just put up a little bit on it now. You could just buy the actual rubber membrane itself, or if you'd like, they do a full kit. All you have to do is enter the dimensions and it will tell you all the amounts that you need, and we'll have a little look at that kit before we start the actual build. Just a couple of things before we get started. I do apologise in advance if there are any sort of the camera angles and stuff aren't brilliant on this one. Obviously I want to show the footage of it all being put down and secured. However, I am up on the roof and I need to really think about myself as the absolute primary and not a fantastic filming camera angle on this one. So apologies if the camera angles and stuff aren't great. And secondly, if you are considering doing this kind of design, do make sure that you don't leave any of your tools in between the actual frame and the cladding, as my hammer is somewhere in the actual walls of this shed and I'm not taking off 90 odd pieces of cladding just to find out where it is. Anyway, let's have a quick look at what we get in our pack for the EPDM roof, and then we will look at the build. Okay, we'll see you at the end. Okay, if you decide to go for the whole set and not just buy the membrane itself, then what do you actually get with it? Well, very back here, we've got the rubber membrane, which I've somehow got to figure out how to get up on the roof. I'll think about that in a minute. You get the classic bond adhesive, which is to secure down the main part of the membrane. You get the solvent-based bonding adhesive, which is to do the edges and the overlaps. You get obviously all the different side panels, which are available in either black or grey, and you can also get different types of panels. So I decided for the back one I want some guttering to go under it eventually, and then just the other straightforward side panels. You get a job lot of these to secure the panels in. You get the four corners, okay, which make it nice and tidy on the corners, and also some of these clips. If the actual lengths of paneling, the side paneling, are not long enough, then these will clip over and make it look nice and tidy. You can also get a kit, an application kit. Now I'm presuming a lot of people will already have this stuff. I had most of it, but considering a trip to home base or B&Q or even the timber merchants is closed at the moment, is not really on the agenda. I ordered all this stuff from Rubber for Roofs and it all arrived next day. So I thought it was just less hassle, get everything all ordered together. So that is what you get if you order the whole thing, or alternatively you could just order the membrane and apply it with whatever you've got yourself. All right, so now then, let's crack on with getting it on. Right, we let that relax for half an hour and then start with the glue. Right. Best get off here before I fall off. Right, just discovered a bit of a problem. Not with this, it's all fine. I was looking ahead because I thought things were going pretty well about the edgings, and the back one, which is like a runoff for a guttering to go underneath, I noticed, and it doesn't say in the instructional video, well it does in another one, but this should have got on maybe before I'd done this, was I can't really show you, but there's an edging that I think you need to, I don't know if you have to put on, but you know, if it's here, I managed to get a couple of clamps on it, and you need to tap that in, then this goes over, and then the runoff goes over the top of that. The problem with this is there's no pre-drilled holes in it, and you got to hammer it in. Now I don't know how I can do that. I'll have to figure something out.
new hammer.
And that brings us to the end of our three-part series of my modular shed construction. I'd love to say it's the end of the build, the eagle-eyed of you in this video might have noticed there's currently no cladding on the back, and I also want to clad the underside of the roof. It's just, I've run out of materials and I'm just waiting for the timber merchants who are waiting for their delivery, so it's kind of third down the tier. It's been an extremely rewarding process. I have been learning new skills going along. I've really enjoyed the idea. It's been hard work, okay? The roof itself was all right going on. It's not too bad. I reckon 2 people, maybe a morning, okay, maybe a little bit longer to give the middle stir glue chance to set. 1 person probably take you a day or so, something like that. For me, 4 days, all right, 4 days of pretty solid graft, all right, okay, and lots of muscles that I never knew existed being used, and also seizing up of an evening time. But I really enjoyed the process. It is currently not a bike shed, it is currently an emergency animal medical room for a poor hedgehog we found in the garden a few days back. Looked like he'd been attacked, so we're resting him up, we're trying to feed him up. Hopefully he'll be okay. Just one final thing before I go. There's a few people I'd like to thank, subscribers. Firstly, Travis4444, okay, he got in touch with us and sent us some fantastic suggestions for helping me to cope with certain things that I've been struggling with. Also Max B, another one of my subscribers. Max got in touch. He's actually local to me as well, which is small world. And talking about pre-drilling holes and different maybe types of bits, and he sent me a prototype that he's working on, which for me, having had a little run through with it, hopefully may make pre-drilling for a lot of things a thing of the past. So cheers for that, Max B, really appreciate it. And I've had some fantastic emails and suggestions from other guys. I'd just like to single you 2 fellas out for your help and support that you're offering me and the channel. So next up, I've got an annual review coming up. Actually, I'm going to look at my 1 year of being on YouTube. All right, take care everyone. Thanks for sticking with me on this. I do hope you're staying safe. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.